Hey everybody, and welcome to the series where I walk you through me trying to get funded by Apex Trading. I'm currently trading a $50,000 Combine Apex account. That means this account is still being evaluated, and I'm just walking you through the process of trying to get funded by Apex Traders. So it's been a few hours here since the market's closed, and I just want to run you through the trades for the day. Had a fairly successful day today. Let's start with the daily chart. Let's pop that up here. Daily chart, we're still kind of in this supply zone here. Been futzing around, and today we had a nice strong sell-off. We've been in kind of these POC areas from the last week here and the last month here, holding the highs for the POC and having, a lot of trouble pushing through this area. Lower volume here, kind of downtrending volume in the last while. Also, August is usually pretty slow. The summer kind of lull, right? Everybody goes on vacation, not as much volume in the market. But let's jump down to the 1 hour chart here. We'll identify some zones, and then we'll see where the trades line up. This was kind of a big area today here. That there. Also, if we go back a bit further, this 1 hour zone here, those are kind of the two major demand zones that I was looking at. And then also this supply zone here and this supply zone here. So these are all on the 1 hour time frame, right? This is kind of the higher time frame that I trade from. Another thing that we should take into account is just like the overall uptrend of the market here, right? Maybe I'll mark that on the daily. Jump back to the daily here, get a line, right? Since the summer, we've been, I guess last summer, we've kind of just been pushing up, and we're finally starting to break some of these trend lines here today. So if we zoom in, see we're breaking through that trend line. We're starting to hit demand zones. This is going to be a demand zone that probably comes into play sometime soon. We'll do that with the blue so that we know what it is. There we go, demand zone there. Be looking out for that eventually when we come down to test the 50 EME here, maybe the 200 at some point. But look at that on the 1 hour again, because this is where I look for my setups. Go all the way to the end. There we go. So didn't quite get the retest of this area for the short. Fortunately, I was looking at this here for a long, but we sold off pretty strong. Not quite what I was looking for. So let's take a peek here. We never came up to test this demand zone up here. Came in, the supply zone, so I didn't get short. We came in through here, and I was seeing strong delta rotations. We already had broken through that 1 hour supply zone. Came into here testing kind of like what the wick test, so like a break and retest. I put my stop kind of up in this area here, gave it like 3.5 points at most. Took off some here, and then took off the rest of it here when we started to see a strong delta rotation and reclaiming of the level. We started reclaiming, so that was trade number one. Let's jump in here and mark that with text. We'll call that trade one. This will be trade 2, and this will be trade 3 over here. So second trade, came here, tested the lows back up to this area again, right? Where I had previously taken a partial. So again, I was going to call that kind of a wick test, retest sort of trade once again, pushing into strong delta rotations on the footprint charts. I'm happy to explain those in more detail if you like. Just comment down below if you want me to run through some of the footprints sometime. Again, took off one, kind of 5 points, and then another one at low a day when we started to reclaim and we weren't kind of pushing through this same hourly demand zone again. Later on the day, we came back in the afternoon and tried to get long off the same demand. We were pushing in through here. If I kind of pull this up and let's get a line tool again, we started making, you know, a divergence in this area, right? RSI coming up, price coming down. I like that for a divergence entry. That was kind of exactly what we're getting here, right? Divergence entry. Unfortunately, sold off, stopped out, 1R loss. So if we look at the trades for the day, trade number 1, so that's like almost 4R. Usually my risk is about $50. 1R, or sorry, almost 4R on the first trade. Trade number 2 here, that was with a half position size, so I only took 2 contracts on that one, just because I didn't want to risk too much of my position of my previous profits. So another 2R on that trade, so technically 4R if you count it as a half position. And then trade number 3, I took 3 contracts in all, and unfortunately stopped out a little bit over my usual risk, but I'd already made bank for the day and didn't really care, to be quite honest. So those are the 3 trades. Let's look at the overall account balance here. So currently we're sitting at $50,400.88. So we're on our way here, slowly. I've had this account open for a little while, but I'm just treating this month like a brand new month. And here is yesterday we did $52.50, and today we did $218.75. That is obviously before commissions. I'll try and catch the account balances before they reset on our trader. That way you can see exactly what I'm paying in commissions. You get a better idea of what that is going to cost you on your evaluation accounts. But if you're interested with trading with Apex at all, you can see the link below. And there's a little affiliate link there. It'll give you like the best discount that they have on offer right now. It's usually about 50% or sometimes 80%. So check that out if you're curious about Apex, and tune in tomorrow. I hope you guys have had a good start to your week. You're trading well, you're green for the week, and I'll see you tomorrow.